What's up guys, back in today with another reaction to the Berserk manga, this time with the chapters A Way Through and Bakiraka Chapter 1, I believe. I think we done the 1000 Year Fiefdom reunion in the VS. Of course, last episode was absolutely crazy how disgusting things got, especially with Griffith looking at his body. Was much worse than both the anime versions I did see, to be fair. I did think it was actually on the tamer side starting off, but then obviously it actually show us what happened to Griffith, and yeah, it's absolutely disgusting. Even worse seeing the reactions to him, to be honest with you. Be interesting to see what happens there. I've got no idea what Bakiraka is or what that means, so should be an interesting one. Of course, we're going to see Guts kind of make his way through, which is quite fitting with the chapter name here. Make his way through the stairs where they've just been assaulted, I guess. That's not really a right word, but again, very interested to see what this Bakiraka chapter has in store for us. So again, I'll be doing chapter 1 of that today, and then I'll probably be ending off this volume with Bakiraka Chapter 2 and Flower of the Stone Castle. Make sure you let me know what you guys think of these chapters down in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like this video, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these reactions. And I believe here we go. Gonna make sure, yeah, a way through. Okay. Keep up with me. Guts. It's quite interesting, isn't it, actually, now looking at Griffith, just from starting off today. Griffith is his human self, and then he kind of, you wouldn't say evolved, but he kind of evolves into this form right here of having this helmet on and looking slightly more like, I forget what his name is, Femto. Funny name, isn't it? It's looking slightly more like Femto here. It's like this cocoon stage, from a caterpillar to a cocoon and then to a butterfly almost. This is like the middle stage, which is always usually the most, especially in Pokemon, always usually the most kind of awkward looking of the three stages of evolution. And then he looks much like this as he changes into Femto, but again a little bit sleeker. As Guts goes berserk on these guards. A way through. And there's even one down here. One in the middle here. Just going absolute ham on these guys. More bodies. And there's a whole line of these guys. The stairway really makes it quite awkward for these guys, doesn't it? Stairway really does make it quite awkward for them, because they can only go one by one here. How dare you! You resist! What are you doing? Shoot! Shoot! Ugh. As he uses that dude as a human shield. And brings him down upon them all as well. Fucking hell. Imagine that. Use him as a shield, then you flip him up and use him to kill the other 4 fucking shooters. Jesus, that is some serious strength right there. Jesus. Probably going to be reasonably fast-paced reaction today, just because a little bit late in watching this, and well, reading this, I should say. Ugh. Ah. Fools! Who told you to retreat? Stand your ground! Stop that! We'll fall! As they're all fucking running away. As you would. Shab me. No idea what that means. Shab me. Jesus, so many body parts just flinging around. Very horrific, isn't it? It really did turn very quickly from assaulting the Hawk and Guts to getting absolutely ripped apart. Die. And then something like that, I don't know. Pretty cool shot Guts right here, right under. Very ugly face. But I say that I'm looking terrible today. Not sure why. Had a big outbreak of spots today. Again, I've got no idea why. Maybe something to do with my sleeping pattern. That's horrible. Bloody rain. Oh. Oh. Lord Griffith. Lord Griffith. She's already putting herself onto him like this. She's so weak, I don't think he can even handle this right now, Charlotte. Even from a small girl like you. Casca sweating a little bit right here. He's got no more use for her or anything though, so I can't imagine even if he could, he would show her any affection right now. Can you go on, Your Highness? Pippin, see to Griffith. Right. For now, all I can think about is getting Griffith out of this place. Let's go. Don't fall behind, Guts. What's taking so long? I hear voices, sir. It seems they've returned. Well, it's about time. How could a mere 4 insurgents give 30 men so much trouble? But Captain, sir, the Band of the Hawk means that 100-man killer. Simpleton! You really think the captain of the raiders would perform his rescue himself? Besides, you know that a story that happened in a confusion of a battle has got to be exaggerated. Think about it. Where in the world is there anyone who could cut down 100 armed soldiers, at most a dozen or so? Not even really sure what's happening here. Guy's getting smoked. Getting chucked down. Jeez, that was a badass entrance right there. Guts comes down and the bodies come down with him. What? What? Damn. I know him. It's Guts. That's the Hawk Raiders Captain Guts. The 100-man killer Guts. Captain! Yeah. Wait. What are you doing? Surround him. Encircle him. But... I don't quite remember this bit. Idiots! He'll run up all this way swinging that big sword around. See for yourselves. He's already out of breath. Now that you mention it. You fools! In battle, if you let your opponent see you're winded, it's the same as throwing away most of your chances of victory. Watch carefully and learn the intensity of the battlefield. Whoop. This guy just get... I can't even tell it's him, but I imagine that's him just getting smashed right there. Looks like he slashed out his brain. Bloody hell. Again, I can't even really tell that it's that guy, but I can imagine it is. His big brain thoughts right there. Both his eyeballs. Yeah, it was. Smashed his brain right out of his head. Fair enough, Guts. Guts! Jesus Christ. Look at all these slashes, all these swords. He really has gone berserk right here, fucking hell. This shot up here in the corner. But this up here was actually So his head's still kind of attached. You just got the top of his head right there. And that's his eyeball, I guess. But there's two eyeballs here. I don't know. Jesus. Really have been spoiled for choice with the gore today, haven't we? Bloody hell. So many people getting their heads cut up. I can tell why this was quite popular. I think this came out in the 80s. Because in the 80s and 70s and 90s and stuff, the gore was actually, in the movies and stuff, it was actually quite limited. The people who were in charge of that stuff were actually quite strict on it. So imagine like mangas like this and books and stuff were probably some of the only places you could see stuff like this back in those days. I imagine. It was quite hard to get a hold of real gore, real gore. Like if you watch the first Halloween, there's almost no gore in that. There's very little gore in a lot of kind of classic horror movies. To be fair, I say that I just watched The Thing again yesterday. I absolutely love The Thing. Love the effects of that. Love them. Some of the best I've seen. I watched an American Werewolf in London as well for the first time a couple of days ago. The effects in that are brilliant as well. That's why I had to rewatch The Thing. I had to kind of compare. Both very good. The effects department. Quite a shame that nowadays we're never really going to get effects like that again. Well, I say that. Been quite a promising year this year, to be fair, from the horror genre. So perhaps we will. Incredible, like a whirlwind. Follow him. It's like the band are just getting the scavengers. Aim. Stay your hands, fools. And there is the king. Damn, looking like shit, isn't he? Bloody hell. What a year can do to you. The princess. What would you do if you hit Charlotte? Your Majesty, but at this rate, never! Absolutely nothing must ever happen to expose the princess to danger. Withdraw your troops immediately. I think that's probably, maybe that's come from him worrying about Charlotte. Look at the state of him now. Looks like a zombie now. He didn't look great before, but interesting thing he's got going on here with his robes. Must be a bit annoying, honestly. Dodgy looking hat as well. This hat looks like something that came out of the sea. But yeah, he's looking very much worse for wear. Look at his hands. Like zombie hands. Damn you, Griffith. You should have rotted away beneath that tower long ago. You've crawled out from the depths of darkness to take my Charlotte again. So, would you steal my light and run? I won't let you. Majesty. Bakiraka. Sire, summon the Bakiraka. The Bakiraka? So this is what the Bakiraka is. Again, I've got no idea what this is. The Bakiraka. Look at this here. He very much looks like a zombie right here. Is this the Bakiraka? Is it like a group of people? Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen these people before. Bloody hell. That guy in the back there is massive. Got like a little gremlin on his shoulder. some guy. He almost looks a bit like, it looks like he's got the Wolverine / Freddy Krueger thing going on here with his claws. Looks like Raven from Little Justice League on the left there, and that almost looks like the Torturer / Basket Case. A bit of you guys seen the horror movie Basket Case? That's a B-movie classic right there. Of course, this guy's got legs, but that's a B-movie classic right there. A way through end. Okay, so let's see what this Bakiraka has in store for us. Baki is usually goes with Bakemono or something, which usually means monster. No idea what Raka translates to, but Baki again is usually something used in Japanese with monster, so maybe this is like the monster / kind of goon squad or something along those lines. The freak squad. Another sick shot of guts right here. But yeah, this was definitely not covered in either version, was it? I don't remember seeing these guys at all. Oh, so that's actually like a woman. This guy's just really long. That guy's obviously just massive in general. Like, the guy on the left here, I think, is designed the weirdest out of all of these guys, isn't he? He's so skinny, so slender and lanky. It's almost like a very much discount God Hand, isn't it? Like the Wish version of God Hand. Honestly, I almost feel a bit bad for them. But Bakiraka? These are... Captain, what on earth are Bakiraka? I don't know much myself, but they're a fighting group from a people to the east. Yeah, I was going to say, they've got reasonably similar designs of what we've seen from... what was his name? The kind of Egyptian-looking fellow. Silas or something similar to that. Highly skilled in assassination. They're also called a murderer's guild and an assassination order. The full story is completely shrouded in mystery, but these are stories claiming that in the former time of war, 100 rulers, vassals, and the like from assorted countries fell victim to them. In a way, they're more frightening than an army of 10,000. Assassination order? I never thought that they were employed here in Midland. Now listen. Do away with every last one of those trying to take the princess from the castle. Especially that Griffith. You must kill him by any means necessary. If to that end the 5 of you can muster... If to that end the 5 of you must cast away your own lives, I care not in the least. However, I will tolerate no harm to the princess. If by some chance even the tip of one of Charlotte's nails comes to harm, then the entire Midland army shall wipe the Bakiraka clan from the face of the earth until none remain. I mean, did they not just explain that they could probably kill your whole army? I was kind of wondering that. Like, why are these guys obeying him right here? Go now! Princess, present Charlotte before me, along with Griffith's head. Now, some up close shots right here. Again, you get similar kind of effects like this in the Thing. Again, I think in the Thing they're actually quite a lot cooler because they're obviously real. Well, they look real, but they're kind of like a fusion of heads and such, and so much like dysmorphia and just alien, but very human looking still. I love it. This is quite slightly reminiscent of it. Definitely recommend to check that out. I only rewatched the essay again because I kind of want to I haven't watched this yet. I haven't watched the 2011 remake version of it. I kind of want to watch it. I've heard it's alright. Usually with remakes I just don't even bother most of the time, but some of them are actually worth watching. Evil Dead remake's pretty decent. I don't think it's as good as any of the Evil Dead movies, but it's kind of good in its own right. It's very much more horror. much more horror than any of the Evil Dead movies, to be honest. The first one was kind of pure horror, but it wasn't that scary. The second one, of course, is my favourite. So somehow we've made it this far, but the soldiers' attacks seem to pop part way through. Did I imagine it? Oh god. Does anyone else hate like Mariah? This is Lonely Lewis again. Anyone else hate like Mariah Carey and all these Christmas songs? There's very little actual good Christmas songs, isn't there? I personally feel anyway. I might be a bit of a Scrooge for that, but I hate them. It's a bit gimmicky. Heh, heh. He scares me. Oh, to be fair, the state he's in, he probably should. Casca's still sweating. I swear, we've got like 4 shots of her looking like this. She's got a lot on her mind, a lot on her plate right now, I guess. She gives Guts a little wipe. I'm not sure that's going to do much, but it's just the thought that counts, isn't it? Just the thought that counts. I love seeing these two, man. Just little cute scenes like this. Ugh. At least wipe the blood off. The princess is frightened. Again, who the fuck gives a... Who cares about the princess at this point? She did help us, so I guess that's why we do, but honestly we should just leave her by the side and run away. Seems like the most logical thing to do. And she did wipe him fully clean. Good job, Casca. I thought that was a fruitless endeavour, personally. With one napkin. Damn, look at Griffith's face right here. Is he mad at Casca touching his what was it? Oh, I can't remember what it was. Am I gonna have to look up? No, I'm not even gonna bother. His one main reason for getting through the torture. It wasn't salvation again, was I forgot last week as well. Substance. His soul substance is what she's touching right here, and he does not like that one bit, does he? Look at his evil little face right here. Now let's hurry. Once we get underground, we're good to go. Here's Mr. Wolverine / Freddy. Oh, as well. I was watching Freddy since I was a kid, and unfortunately, I've only got 2 of his movies, and unfortunately, I've got the 2 worst ones. I've got Freddy's Dead, which absolutely sucks, and I got number 5 as well, which isn't great either. Kind of sad, honestly. Kind of sad. I stopped collecting DVDs, but I used to go to like secondhand stores, kind of places you get DVDs cheap, like £2. I used to go Blockbuster when that was a thing, rent some DVDs for a week. But yeah, I used to go with my parents and get them to buy them for me. Never had a problem with that, to be honest, from any like the store owners or anything, which you'd think would be questionable, but Evil Dead cover always stood out to me. That was one of the first kind of sets of movies I watched when I got a chance to buy them. Really, really quite striking, the kind of skeleton cover of those movies. And here are the Bakiraka. Just when I'd served... I'm gonna zoom in a bit here. Oh, apologies, guys. Just when I'd served for 5 years straight in the palace, and thought I finally had the honour of attending to the princess. What I'd do to deserve this? What I'd do to deserve this? What about my remittance to my parents? I'm sorry, Anna. But take heart. Yes, yes, I know. I'm desperate anyway. I'll stay with you to the ends of the earth. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised she hasn't betrayed us yet. Highness, I don't mind. This way it's easier to run. She's changed somehow. Yes, I don't care how I look. The warm fireplace, the waiting servants. I don't need them. It's alright if he can't speak. I'm sure even his wounds will heal. Tendons don't heal like that, I feel. When you cut someone's ankles and wrists like that, I'm pretty sure that doesn't ever fully heal. Again, I'm not sure they actually know that at this time in history. Not sure that's kind of common knowledge. Again, that's only a thing I know because of horror movies. Will be forever. Forever and ever. I think so anyway. Again, they could. I think maybe to a degree the area around that might heal and support it, but I feel like when you do cut those, they never actually grow back, those tendons. That's why they're so kind of precious. You gotta look after them. Wait, what's up? Shh. Drop of water. Oh shit. That is cool, isn't it? Do you reckon, because one of the people that do comment on these videos a lot, she had said that there's going to be an Evil Dead reference somewhere in here. Do you reckon it's probably going to be with this Bakiraka? They do seem like the type to maybe have a kind of Evil Dead reference in them. But that is a cool pose there, isn't it? Again, I imagine it's just because his very strange body is probably one of the only people that could do something like this. Hold himself up with his legs, his long ass dangly legs like this. And then, imagine him doing like 360s like that. Like being on a skipping rope almost. Just using his hands. Honestly, that'd be pretty cool to see. But yeah, that's a cool ass shot right here. Look at this woman's face. They don't even have any idea what's going on, do they? Ooh. And it's not like this guy's weak either. He actually looks very muscular as well, considering his length. And yeah, he is swinging down right here. Get down! It's like Guts is struggling already. He is doing it. He's doing the spins. Hey, let's go. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that would actually be very painful on your feet. on this rock right here, spinning like that, but fair enough, my dude. Jesus. Again, I'd like to actually see that animated. Shame that they left this out. Dude spinning. That's sick. What happened here, though? I love seeing like interesting techniques like this. What happened here, though? Like it goes completely dark. Is that him like, kind of fading back into the darkness? Ready to lurk again? Like a spider almost. A very spider-like body, hasn't he? What? What was that? Be on guard. It's still nearby. It. God, what was that? A frog. So fucking looking up Casca's skirt, the bastard. Nah, she's not wearing a skirt, she's wearing shorts, isn't she? Lucky. Casca! Oh, it's like a water creature or something, Hayes. Got a little Poseidon kind of rod. They're all lurking in this place, doesn't it? I feel like I've seen a similar design to this guy somewhere before. Again, there's quite a lot of overlap like that in kind of horror, manga, and, well, again, this is the first manga I've read, but kind of horror in general, there's quite a lot of overlaps. That's why it's really nice seeing something interesting and kind of individual and like this, like the spins. Can't say I've ever seen that before. Got a weird head, hasn't he? He's actually very muscular. This isn't the big guy, is it? This is the little one. Yeah. Good job, Casca, at parrying that, because that was a low blow. That was literally. It looks like he just floats off like a frog. He's got 4 legs. He does very much look like a frog in this shot right here. He's smiling. Doesn't look like he got stabbed. Looks like some monsters are living beneath Wyndham. Bakiraka. Eh? A mercenary band, but specialising in assassination. I've heard that each and every one's a superhuman monster, but these guys surpass even the rumour. To think that he'd sick them on us. The king must have really snapped. Oh god, we got another little one here. Looks like a Buddha. Looks like a hench Buddha coming out of that waterway, which Guts was kind of suspecting on earlier. So these guys from all different places in East Asia then. So I'm kind of guessing they kind of accumulated and they're all from the same place perhaps. As he sneaks up on who? On Charlotte? No, I was going to say, it can't be, he's not targeting her. Got one of those horrible blow things though. Like you blow like a poison dart out of. Got to have some real breath power for that. Got to be careful you don't suck in as well. Be real careful. Grit. Shit, so she. Oh, fucking hell, Charlotte. She jumps in the way of it. Damn, that was very brave of her right there. Because I imagine that's enough to kill someone. And the king gonna be pissed if he knows about that. And this is the end. Yeah, apologies, I did go a little bit fast in today's reaction. There was a lot of action though, to be fair, so not out of place, to be honest. I don't think I would have spent too much more time if I wasn't in a rush anyway. This girl's reactions really are always something, aren't they? Sure. Iris? But yeah, that is bad news. Both for Charlotte, because again, I imagine that's probably a lethal dose of some kind of poison. How small Griffith is here, man. Jesus Christ. His leg is almost the size of one of Pippin's fingers. His whole leg. Yeah, I imagine that's a lethal dose of something. So again, but Charlotte's pissed. These guys are a little bit pissed, but most of all, King's going to be pissed as hell if he sees or hears about this. Obviously, it won't until the Bakiraka are back. But yeah, good couple chapters today. Again, I really like some of these designs of this Bakiraka. Quite a cool group, aren't they? Again, they're a little bit discount in terms of they're like a group of 5, and they're not nearly as cool as the God Hand or anything, but still quite cool in their own right, aren't they? Kind of warriors from East Asia, having these kind of monstrous abilities. Like this guy is very in tune with the water, it seems like. Not sure what this guy's ability is. He's just very small, and you can blow hard, which I imagine might be useful. But especially the Wolverine / Freddy guy, he had some really cool technique here, didn't he? I don't know what happened to him. I think again he just kind of melted back into the darkness and hid away. And he's very much like a spider, like a Wolverine spider type. Again, I love this bit right here. Absolutely love that bit right here. It might be my favourite bit of these whole couple chapters. But yeah, make sure you let me know what you guys thought about these couple chapters down in the comment section. We had some absolute brutal scenes in the first chapter with Guts just destroying that whole army that went down there. Excited to see these the big guy. So that's the blow guy right there. That's the water guy, and that's the obviously the spider. So we're still yet to see these two. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they've got in store for us next episode. I'm very much doubting this guy can hide very well. So he's probably just going to be in plain sight somewhere. But yeah, excited to see what these can do after seeing 3 of them already. Again, pretty cool actually. I was expecting a little bit less from them, but they've actually done a very good job of kind of hiding and sneak attacking down here. Again, they are kind of very much specific for assassination, so it makes sense that they would be good at that. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about these chapters down in the comment section. There's a couple of really good ones today. Again, make sure to tune in next well, I can't remember when I'm going to be uploading this. Yeah, I'll be uploading this on Friday, so make sure to tune in next Tuesday. Apologies. To tune in next Tuesday for the final couple chapters of this volume. And yeah, leave a like on the video if you guys did like. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a good rest of your day.